It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Fielded in the end zone. It's blue. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Shit's starting to lag already.
Already, yep.
Will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front to beat you down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going to run it here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Wideouts now clustered. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown!
What?
USC, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. .25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Blue. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running back has it on the screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in that screen play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Has the 1st down and more. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Coming to the line on on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Alabama comes up the line quickly. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown tie as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the 3-out. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion of 1st.
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Trojans.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll run it here. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off the incompletion and sets up a third down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this 1st down.
A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Blue. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And that catch is hauled in. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Blue. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal game, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. One more play before they head to the locker room. Running back with the football. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think of
a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and so this offense is in the red zone. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle.
Hey, Ez, give your brother some space, please.
team. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Blue. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the touchdown, Trojans. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Blue. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Ball handed off. He breaks free. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. They're going to run the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Big-time call by the quarterback there to keep it on 4th down just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's USC in front as they break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
8th play of the drive coming up. Got a long way to go on 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So now on comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Going again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it, and brings up 3rd down.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down late, they keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
There's the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to win.
The Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Bringing it out. It's Blue. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6. Looking to throw it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback.
I'm proud of Roger Staubach.
They're sitting back, anticipating this.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, picking up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And God bless him for doing it because the Steelers
needing a third down completion here. QB to the tight end for a completion.
There's something that uniform.
Completion being 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
For the momentarily power waves. If Myron comes up and down, it's not now as well.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to...
Hey, well, wrap this shit up, man. Good man.
Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much time this season. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure the impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, you talk about
I mean, like, there's no. Yeah, what? That make this league more competition.
They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
Out at the LSU SC Invitational. They said, so I haven't been winning. That's what I'm saying, no competition. So it's the same to be playing each other.
That's when the offense will take over. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it.
He's got 3 minutes right now.
Boy, this offense is really struggling today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back.
So you're being drafted?
You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope you're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come week looking much better than they did today.
I got
Second
to
down
go.
after that run on the previous play. Sends it out back another carry.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Breaks an open space. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play.
You got to close that
Here's the
gap.
snap.
You know,
Looking to throw here.
you got
Delivers
to
quickly to the
now
left side.
you got to put it in
The tight end makes the catch.
position.
They stop him after a big gain.
got
Moved the ball to the 26.
You got the lead roll.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up.
It wouldn't be April.
Looking to throw here.
Right?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.